off this year, January 5th at 9:32 a.m. for a 1 minute supercharged event. Really excited to kick things off. I know, Monday's a little bit slow for everyone. They're lagging after having a good time off with their family and their friends, but it's time to get back to work. Someone's got to build the future for everyone in crypto. We're out here trying to create a better space for everybody, locking in on these 1 minute BTC prediction games as we're trying to figure out where the price of BTC is going to go. An exciting, weekend, maybe not exciting for the people who got captured, but, for crypto world, it seems like as they captured Maduro, Bitcoin shot up through the roof. Seems like the crypto industry is unanimously bullish on the capturing of Maduro. So we'll see what happens in the next day as more of this news unfolds and people come back to their desk and start trading again. We could be in for a good year of Bitcoin. 2026, the bull market continues. What do you think, Yeti?
Hey, I'm just trying to sort my lighting out. I've got this horrible backlight, but without it, everything is black. So
It's all good.
I don't know. It seems I don't even know. I hate talking politics.
Yeah.
To me, it all seems like it's an oil grab.
Yeah. That definitely is,
Yeah.
not doubting that. I just, I don't politically get involved on either side, but I just look at the actions. And
Yep.
so far, the actions are good for the industry. So we'll see what happens as things fold
Yep.
up.
Yep.
Yo, Black.
I haven't even. I need to screen share.
The 25x pot was hit. How'd you feel
I
about
know. What the hell? It's good. Yeah, there was like only because it was like New Year's Day. There was only like a couple of people playing.
Yeah, it was New Year's Day. I was driving back and I got distracted. And I went and I looked at the game at like 9:25. So like 25 minutes into it, or no, like in 55 minutes into it already. Like right at the end, someone had just like hit it a few scenarios before I came on. I was like, no. But
Oh,
and then that
brutal.
Ericon and Ace didn't show up. So there weren't too many people out there. But I'm pretty happy for MXAK. Definitely deserves it for being a loyal Fide member.
How was your New Year's? What did you
Yeah,
what did you
I
get up to?
just ended up spending it with my family and my sister and her new boyfriend.
How is you saying you were going to give your sister's new boyfriend some shit?
Yeah, I said that, but then I met him, and then honestly, I was like, I just kind of feel bad for the guy. I'm like, he's dating my sister. I'm like, there's no more trouble that I could put him through that she doesn't already. So I was like, at least someone wants to date her. Yeah, no, he's a nice guy though. He's good.
Oh, Ace took out the 5x pot already.
Oh my goodness, Ace. How about you, Yeti? How was your New Year's?
Yeah, mine was really good. It was well, it was wet actually, very very wet. We went camping, and I think on New Year's Eve, we got maybe 80 mil of rain, and
Oh
then New
no.
Year's Day we probably got another 40 or something, and the couple of nights before that, we were getting, I don't know, like 20 or 30. Like they were all very wet we had a river running that wasn't a river when we first arrived. We had a river running through our camp between our camper and our friend's tent.
Oh my goodness. Luckily, no one set up in the river.
Nice. Sorry?
I said, luckily, no one set up in the river.
I know. Yeah. It was only just by chance that no one did.
It was good.
We had all our like table and chairs and stuff, in there. It was like not strong enough that it was like taking stuff away.
Yeah.
But it was like, yeah, definitely like stuff was not where you left it.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's too bad. Sorry to hear about that, Yeti.
No, it's still good. Camping is always fun, even if it thrashes down. I still enjoy it. We played this game, we played this like Mean Girls kind of variant of this game. Have you ever played Wavelength?
I've never played Wavelength. I've never.
So it's like you have you get a two words that are opposites. So you might get like I guess like the easiest one is like good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this spectrum thing that pops up, and you've got to say you get to see it. You're the only one on your team that gets to see it. You open up this little like thing, and it shows you where on the spectrum. It's like randomized, and it shows you where on the spectrum it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to come up with like a one-word clue to give to your team that gets it exactly on that spot. And then then the team has to guess based on your clue. And so if it was like all the way good on the good side, you might say like Jesus or I don't know, like
Gandhi.
David Attenborough. Yeah. Yeah, Gandhi, yeah. Well, Gandhi beat his wife, I think.
Attenborough. Oh yeah. That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, but we played like a variant where you could only give the only clues you could give were people that we knew, and and so it was like very fun, but very cruel. Like
that is pretty good.
Yeah. It's like useful and useless, and good and bad, and important, unimportant.
I gotta order that game. It looks pretty sweet.
Yep. Oh, you've looked it up, have you?
Yeah, I just looked it up to see what it looks like.
Yeah, right.
Like it says I could get it from Walmart, but oh yeah, I can just get it there normally. Nice. I'll have to get that later. Yeah, I would say Bitcoin was sleeping until the news. It traded sideways for at least a week, it felt like.
Yeah. I wonder why. What about Maduro getting captured is good for Bitcoin? Just more like. Yeah, I don't know. What is?
I don't know what. There's probably something bigger than. What I'm thinking about right now, but on the smallest scale, like what I know to be true, is that Venezuela did have a large like mining community, and they were invested in Bitcoin, like retail users. But a lot of the time, like they would get their mining equipment like stolen from them and like captured. And that's probably been going on for the last, I don't know, 7-8 years, maybe longer than that. And they've always seen Bitcoin as a way out, a way of actually having like true financial freedom. And so maybe now that they're not being, persecuted for Bitcoin mining, you're going to have a larger Bitcoin community natively in Venezuela, seeing a way to create, financial freedom or a way to connect to, economies beyond their own. So I think that's pretty cool. Like they'll definitely get more involved in the digital economy. But there's probably a larger play. It's probably people thinking, okay, if the U.S. has the ability to, capture some of the value of this oil, and make some investments in Venezuela, it's good for our overall economy. And then more people will be buying crypto over here. If the president has some more, I guess frees up some more money in our budget, or does something good, maybe there's a way they could create some stronger Bitcoin reserve, or with the freed up cash, who knows? I don't really know what everyone's predicting, but possibly one of those routes.
Yep. Are these lines on either side? Am I only just noticing them, or are they new? These looks like tree age rings or ripples.
Oh, those are always been there.
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. What the hell?
Yeah, maybe we just didn't have it expanded enough every time. But yeah, those have always been in there. Yeah, just on that left side.
Ah, on the right side too.
Yeah, you can kind of see it on the right side. Yeah,
Particularly once the game ends.
yeah, you can see a lot better. I don't know if it's always been on the right side. Maybe it's new on the right side, but it's definitely on the left side.
Yeah, right.
It does feel fun. I am noticing more of it though. We could check just by going in the past if any of us have a screenshot.
True.
Page. Did you have any New Year's resolutions, Yeti?
Not really. Like, normally it's quit smoking, but I'm not smoking at the moment, so done.
That's kind of how I felt this year. I was like, usually have more resolutions. But I was like, there's not a lot of things I really need to do differently right now besides just continue to succeed with Metafide.
Yeah,
that's the only thing, is turn this company into $1 billion company, which we already are. We just gotta reflect it in our bank account.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I've been doing heaps on the house. We've been painting rooms and changing over fittings and installing stuff, and get up and do the roof sometime soon, which is going to be horrible. But replace the tin roof. Yeah, I guess just get the.
Get out, because
Sorry.
It's terrible in the hot sun to be on the roof all day replacing that. Is there
Yeah.
for a period of time where you're like, okay, this is the best time to do that?
Oh, it'll be dry season. I think we're gonna have to just suffer through the wet again and put buckets up in the roof like we've done. And then the dry season, we'll replace it. I think we'll just replace 2 of the valleys now. But yeah, wait until it gets less wet and also hopefully less hot.
Yeah. Are you just gonna do it yourself?
Oh, I'm not gonna pay a roofer to do it. But I'm gonna get a builder friend because to do it, I have to re-engineer it all to make it cyclone rated. If you're gonna replace your roof, then you've got to. It's they've got a new standard since the roof I've got on at the moment. It uses I don't know if you've ever seen, but roofing nails rather than screws. Like it's literally like nailed. The roof is nailed on rather than screwed on, which I've just never seen before now. Before this house, but yeah, it's fucking old. It's like real old.
Yeah, we still
I
nail
can't believe
roofs in over
you
here.
nail roofs in.
Yeah, because it's like when you're doing like this, the shingles, which are kind of like that, rubbery asphalt type of texture with like the grit and sand on them, like pressed into it. And what you want to do is like you just take a nail gun and then you like nail the full.
That's very different to
Yeah,
tin though. Like
yeah,
you wouldn't nail a tin roof on now,
oh yeah,
surely.
because that one
Yeah.
I feel like is harder because like of course I think it would create a bigger hole to nail, but then if you have to layer up the sheet like where the flap is over it, so it's not, none of the water is going to go over that nail where you created like a vulnerability.
Yeah, well, I mean, so like bizarrely, like they're really broad-headed nails that they've used, and they like there's no way they came out of a gun because they're like the like head on them is like this. It's like
Yeah, they're just
yeah. They've like done it by hand, but like the skill, I just like it blows my mind that someone can tap them in like. Because like I getting them out, you bend the shit out of the roof, and like
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, just that someone can like, and all the corrugations are all perfect, and like that roof would have lasted so much longer than what a roof these days lasts as well. Like they reckon like 20 years or whatever for a tin roof now, but that roof would have been there for 40, 50.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like 20 years is like not that long, you know.
Yeah, I imagine that you'd get more of it more elsewhere, but here because of like the like outrageous temperatures and humidity and salt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your roof could rust away.
Yeah. Just painted this room though. What do you think? The blue?
Looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty bright. That light picks it up really well.
What? Sorry.
I said that light picks it up pretty well. Like really, it looks like you have like a shiny blue sky, like in the heaven in the corner. Like you're floating. You look like
It looks very bright in
yeah. You
that
almost look
actually.
like an angel over there.
It's
Like
much darker. It's much darker than that. So
looks like you're ascending into the heavens now.
That's more the color.
Well, that's good. This is a fun little project to do.
Oh, you reckon? Fuck, I don't know.
Well, it's a good room to be working because it supposedly won't make you hungry. Like blue's a suppressive appetite color.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You're right.
they're referred to in the U.S. during the Great Depression time, the blue plate special, which is where you would take your rations and eat them on this blue plate because the blue color would suppress your appetite.
No way.
Yeah.
Huh.
So you're like, why am I never hungry now? Or it's like you're gonna like take a little snack in that room and be like, I don't want to eat it anymore. So it's every time I see a restaurant that has the color blue in there, I'm like, oh, that's not a good idea. You know. And then actually we were talking about the color blue. I was talking about a lot over break. The color blue. Because I was talking about food dyes and their ability to like chemically alter your brain, and how a lot of people just, they don't really think much about it. How there's like like it's even, there's just this ability on this like micro level to affect you. And a lot of time people think about, okay, you could have aspirin or Advil, very small dose, but has a really powerful ability to create like inflammation. It's again a chemical reaction that it has with your body. We just put these food colorings in our body without thinking like there's any consequences of a chemical reaction, when what are they at the end of the day? They're some type of chemical. And we know in nature a lot of the time, colorings have the properties of poison, like the dart frogs, or things that you should avoid in nature because they're dangerous, unedible. And again, we've decided somehow in our world, oh, these cute, fun food colorings make things look tastier and more delicious, even though like some of them are warning colors that we shouldn't eat. And there's been talks about the U.S. banning red dye because it could affect child's brains for autism and things like that, and could have a negative effect, maybe creating brain fog, ADHD. And we were talking a little bit about those food colorings, and I know with a proven point that blue dye has an effect on the brain where it can create, can work as like a serotonin uptake inhibitor, and also it can work to basically reduce the oxidative stress. So like your cells carry like a certain amount of oxygen through your body, and you can actually increase the amount of oxygen that those cells are able to carry, and then increase like blood flow to areas like your brain and other parts of your body to increase like
is that your VO max?
Possibly. I think it would be involved in it. It would probably allow you to carry more oxygen, but I'm not on like as dramatic a level of like doing cardio workouts would allow you to increase it. It might be more micro, but you're definitely getting more oxygen. And instead of feeling like as tired, you might feel better because you can get more oxygen. So your cells and your whole body's more rejuvenated because it's working like more efficiently. And that's like proven through this thing called methylene blue, which it's becoming more of like a popular biohacking supplement for people to take. And you're seeing a lot in, newer communities. And methylene blue was discovered as like an industrial food coloring, or industrial dye, not even food coloring, just dye. It was made like blue dye, and they're making shirts and other clothing like that. And then they discovered, oh, it has these other properties to it. And that to me just, opens up the door. You think blue dye is the one thing that has properties, most likely not. There's definitely properties in something like red dye, yellow dye, and other things that we've created. Because again, they're just chemical reactions. The chemical has to do something. It's not like, oh, that chemical just exists to look pretty in nature. Like how many things have you ever seen just to exist to look pretty? Like there's always something tied to that color or some reasoning. Yeah, so that's why I was talking a lot about blue dye over this weekend.
Yeah, right. Are you taking it as like a?
I'm trying to.
It's extracted. Yeah, right.
I'm trying to
notice anything.
No, it works well for me.
Yeah, right.
I get like a serotonin boost. You get a great focus from it, energy. Like you can do more cardio. You really need any caffeine. It feels like naturally you have a ton of energy. But like I've had other people try it. Some people don't like it. Like my girlfriend, like it gives her more of like a headache because it increases the blood flow to her brain and kind of gives her like pressure around her temples.
Okay.
But
I do love the blue. Like maybe it's that I'm drawn to the blue lollies in a party bag. Maybe that's why.
I like blue too. Blue is my favorite color. I definitely like the taste of it. I always go with blue. I'm not a red guy. I am glad that the U.S. has made people more aware about food colorings and food dye. Because there's really not that much of a point for it. It's like you look at some of these countries who have removed the food colorings, and you get a bag of M&Ms, and it has like natural colorings, and maybe like things are a little bit more muted or more brown, but it's not really like affecting my experience. I'm not like, oh man, like I'm so sad about these M&Ms. You know, like food coloring has only been used over here for like deceptive marketing to basically get kids hooked onto it and then create this like lifetime, love or like childhood like nostalgia effect to the food.
Hey, that was a good win.
Nice. Wait, oh there we
Yeah.
go. Updated. Because there's really no like benefit in adding food coloring to anything.
Well,
Besides on the side
unless
of
it's blue.
yeah, on the side of the marketer. Like I'm trying to think of one scenario where I could be like food coloring was useful for that.
What do you mean useful though? Like in what?
Like when
Just like
yeah, like has it actually proven to be like okay, you have a need for food coloring besides marketing? Like is it like the closest thing I could think about is telling the difference between you make two white queso dips and you make one extra spicy and one not. So you add like a little bit of red coloring to one of them to be like that one's really hot. But again, that's like a natural use of coloring as a warning in nature that shows up.
I mean, red often means delicious as well, though, in nature, right? Like strawberries.
Yeah, strawberries, apples,
Like
raspberries,
heaps of the berries, yeah, cherries and
but blue too, like blueberries.
oh, blueberries are the best.
Yeah. Yeah, so it seems like the natural colors are full of like antioxidants and things that help like reverse cancer or disease. Hmm. And if we didn't have food coloring, we wouldn't have fun cakes, and we wouldn't know whose birthday it was.
What is the blue dye? All I've got in my head is Zyklon blue, but that's the gas chamber blue, and I don't want to go and buy that and put that in
No,
my
no,
cake. What
no.
is what is the one that you want?
Yeah, it's called the methylene blue.
Methylene blue. It
Mhm.
sounds bad. It sounds bad for you. Methylene blue.
Because anything methylated sounds like okay, it's going to be super potent. It's going to hit you fast. It's going to cross that like blood barrier,
Yep.
and it's going to be super bioavailable as well. Oh, I didn't even know this, but Michael Saylor bought 2,573 BTC from December 29th to January 4th. He now has 673,783 BTC,
Far out.
which is around $232.3 million. Average price of $90,000, 391 each. So his average price now is 90,000.
Wow. So it's at his average price.
Pretty much, yeah. He's getting close to it. So I guess he really thinks it's going to go up from here. He bought up, and he's ready to go.
Is that really his average price? 90,000. I would have thought it would be so much lower than that.
It's because he has to buy so much more BTC. Like his interest is insanely high. That really just shows how fast he's growing. The market is giving a strong buy signal right now into the new year.
Well, we should be having the dumpening right now.
10 o'clock dumpening.
Yep.
Let's see. Looks like the Grinch left us for the holiday season. I'm a little sad about that.
No, not for the holiday season. They came in and took out the one-day game last week, didn't they?
Oh, really? I didn't even see that. Grinch hung around in Whoville.
The week before. No, it was the week before, wasn't it?
So. The East is putting through the most volume right now. I'm a little low on the volume. I gotta up my volume.
What's my...
Yeah, pretty good on volume.
Ooh. Enzo. Nice win.
I wonder if Elon patched Twitter yet. And all the Grok made blah 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 in a bikini stuff.
Oh, we should have done one.
Yeah. I wonder if he patched. I don't know. Like I know he's the one to like show everyone that feature existed. But that one could go like a little too far. Like if I was in high school and we had stuff like this, like it would have been so bad. You know, like I would have just like went to like our school's like website or something like that, and they pulled off like a picture of my teacher and Grok, you know, Mrs. Stewart in a bikini, and like send it out to the class.
Mr. Hudson.
Yeah. And then send it out to the class, and everyone was like, "Oh!" Like, or like you're sitting in a class, like you're about to take a test, and you like airdrop it to everybody. So like everybody in the vicinity like gets the picture, and no one knows like who released it. And then you're like, "What?" I don't know. Like it's great. Like if you want to prank your principal, like you could just throw him in a bikini now. we could have just made like a Instagram account too, and like done like a fake news, school news account. And it's like, Principal Solomon caught vacationing in the Poconos, wearing a bikini on his trip.
X-Player 31.
Oh man, he must have got it right on there. Must have been.
What's been the biggest? Has there been one bigger than Enzo? I mean, Ace won the $180 pot, the 5x pot, but as a win from a game tonight, I think Enzo might take the cake with his $45 win.
I'm coming for him. That's pretty good, Enzo. Congratulations. I got a positive ROI right now. I'm on my way up. Sultana. Ooh. Frank and I were studying the Sultana wedge too.
What's the Sultana wedge?
How Sultana drops like their positions in that wedge form. It's like
that's right.
We were trying to do it. Let's see. Mine don't look as pretty ever, but I kind of have a wedge there on my screen. You see? That's a big wedge.
Ah, yeah.
That's like a covering the range type of wedge.
Yep. Where is the Sultana wedge on this one?
Not sure if Sultana did the wedge. The way Sultana does it, it's a little risky. It's concentrated towards one side, but if it hits huge on that side.
Yep.
Ace has upped his volume here. Seems like Ace is going for something. These could be going for a 10x streak here.
No, is he?
Oh.
Well, if he was, he missed it.
Oh, yeah, I just knocked him off. Oh, I can see Aces is putting through the volume. He's sneaking up right now.
He does sneak into the streaks, and we've got no way of telling still.
Yeah.
So $2. No, he'd already lost the streak last time.
Ah, Ace. Brian had commented about the Breaking Bad blue.
Well, definitely, it sounds like that. Meth blue.
I remember that was like a popular thing for a while. You know, you'd go into a candy store for kids and they'd be like, blue meth, Breaking Bad.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. You're like, what? It's like, you know, it's like blue pop rocks or like blue rock candy. But they'd be like Breaking Bad candy. Yeah, let me just get my kid a bag of some blue meth. Get you right
no
off.
way.
They're like, comes with this free crack pipe or candy melting spoon. Comes with free candy melting spoon.
Did it really? Is that actually? I don't know if you're taking
No,
the piss
come with the candy melting spoon. That would be fun, you know. But the blue meth, no, you saw a lot of that.
Wow.
So like, oh,
I mean, when I was a kid, there used to be these like things called fags that were like little cigarette lollies.
oh yeah,
And they changed them to fads. And they kind of like changed it so they don't like they're not the like classic cigarette colors now either.
Yeah, you don't want to encourage too much smoking.
Yeah, but I mean that's like, and I was thinking like, yeah, like, you know, like they wouldn't be allowed to do that now, but yeah, like doing one of ice, that's even that's even braver of the lolly companies, isn't it?
Good way to get kids hooked. We got the stuff, man. Let's go. I mean, the only other thing I could think of that's imitated drugs for kids is the Smarties. You know, when you were younger, you're like, oh man, I got a Smartie. Like I'm eating a Smartie like it's a pill.
That's probably just
Just
kids doing that though, right? That's not like it's not
bad
not like
kids
them. Just what, sorry?
Just bad kids out there.
Yeah.
I think in middle school, my friend's like, no, he's like, there's a few things you could do with Smarties. So it's maybe not quite off as much as you think. So there's one thing you could do where you take the Smartie packet and you keep it rolled together. And then basically you take like a book and you crush the Smarties a little bit in the bag. So it still kind of stayed rolled together. And then what you do is you unroll a little bit of the end and you unroll a little bit of the top. And then you put it like a cigarette in your mouth. And when you blow through it, the crushed Smartie created this powder, and the powder blows out of the end. So you go, and it actually looks like you're like making little puffs of a cigarette. You're blowing the powder in the tube of the Smarties like out of the tip through like the other side. So you can make it look like a cigarette, the Smarties. And then the next step into it is you then take the Smartie and to like I saw my friends do this when we were younger, but he crushed up the Smartie and then he snorted the Smartie afterwards.
Like chocolate and all.
Yeah. Like, well, no, they're not chocolate. They're like a powder. They're like powdered. They almost become like powdered sugar afterwards. It's like a Smartie starts off as like this like sugar tablet that kind of looks like a pill, and they're flavored in all these flavors, and then you can crush it, and it turns into just powder.
But there's chocolate inside, right?
Not these ones. I think there is a company that makes them with chocolate, but these ones aren't chocolate. It's just basically like confectionery sugar, almost that's been like pressurized into creating this little puck, and it's this round little puck that's different flavors of sugar.
Yeah, right. Our Smarties are like M&Ms.
Yeah.
Do your M&Ms have chocolate in them?
Yes, the M&Ms have chocolate in them. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But I believe there's a company, Smarties, that creates something like M&Ms too.
Yep.
But yeah, these are like a little bit different.
Yep.
But that's what I would see kids do when we were younger. So Smarties aren't off the list, you know. They can be for bad kids.
Like the real bad kid that no one talks about shot it up and the
Yeah, he got his spoon out.
straight into the eyeball. Just
Because he did it with mechanical pencil. They used the graphite as the needle. Well, yeah, that's the next one too. Is like the kids who would get a mechanical pencil, you know, they would be in the DARE class, which would be like teaching kids, you know, not to do drugs, and they would show them like, oh, this is how people do drugs. And next thing you know, the kids take the mechanical pencils, push out the lead tip to make it look like a needle, and then they go, psh, they push into their arm, but you push on the top of the mechanical pencil, and it releases the lead to go back inside, so it makes it look like the needle goes like inside the pencil. And it's funny again because these programs are like how kids like you shouldn't do drugs, but as soon as kids start seeing it, they just start like emulating it all.
Yep.
And they're like, "Yo, thanks for teaching us how." So funny. You know, and I swear, like when they're, you know, when they're doing like anti-cigarettes, like the one kid who they have smoke the cigarette looks way cooler than all the other kids, you know? They give him like a cool sweater, you know, some nice hair. He's got like highlights in his hair or something like that. Like all the other kids like look like they just woke up out of bed. What is going on with Bitcoin? Bitcoin just jumped. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. You're like, oh man, this kid looks like he's really got it all together, you know? It's looking like he's stepping out of GQ smoking that cigarette. Yo, that's how we do it now. I figured it out. If we want to get the next generation into crypto, we need to start a school program where we warn people about crypto. It's like the anti-crypto like program. We're like, hey, like parents, like there's all these new code words and street words. Like if you hear your kids saying like trustless environment, you know, retail investing, you know, blockchain.
We're all gonna make it.
Wag. You hear them say "wag me," you know they're like a level 4 cryptoer, and you gotta get them help.
I mean, you could feed it into a thing to make parents worried for sure. The like unfettered, uncontrolled access to money to be able to buy weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Parents would eat that up.
Are your kids helping terrorists launder money? It's like how to read the signs. Has your kid downloaded Telegram?
I think you're onto something, Matt.
They're like, oh my god, I found a phantom wallet underneath his bed. Oh, he's in deep. Yeah, no, if you find the cold storage wallet, oh my god. Like, you know you got a problem. And then basically in all of like the pamphlets, we just like show the coolest people in crypto, like doing stuff. Like, this looks pretty cool though. No, it's not. It's like crypto leads to a dangerous lifestyle. And there's just a guy like on boats and like skiing and doing like helicopter jumps.
You got to have like one of those awful puns in there, like the awful rhymes, like the, you know, like, oh, what's,
I got one.
Oh yeah, what is it?
So you know how there's always like you go to the principal's office. I'm not saying I was the guy to go there, but you know, you go to the principal's office and you see this, it'll be like a road sign in the middle of the desert, and it'll be like a U-turn, and it'll be like, it's never too late to turn around. So and those are the corniest ones. So we could do one with crypto, and it'll be like crypto's like going up, and it'll be like, it's never too late to turn around and have it go down. I don't know. Or it's like if you're in crypto, it's going down, and then when you turn your life around, like the chart goes up now. And then there's one, you could do one with they're like, yeah, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And it's just like all these meme coins that like the guy could have invested in. They like all ran up to like $100 million.
But you need to like that's phrasing it as something they want to do. You need to. I reckon your first idea of like pretend like it's, you know, like you're trying to stop them doing it, but really like, you know, like with some heinously wholesome, like,
I think I got it.
You know, like
it actually goes into a larger idea. I did like a lot of research over the past. I watch a lot of YouTube videos to do this, and I watch a lot of Gen Z like YouTube videos and like founder-led app creators. Like, I basically went down this route of figuring out like there's this group of kids who are launching apps in like 2 to 3 weeks off of trends. So they take like a trend, they like vibe code an app, get into the market as fast as possible, and then use that like trending method to like growth hack it and make like TikToks and Snapchats and all this other stuff. And they're killing it. Like, there's like a few of these kids, they'll take stuff like when Riz was big, you know, like Riz was just like this joke. They made an app that's like, you know, helps you Riz your friends, and it was like Riz GPT. And they basically just took ChatGPT and made it so you could text your friends and like add like all this Riz to it. And like you could Riz up girls with it, right? And then they made another one like looks maxing GPT called like UMax, when like looks maxing was a joke on the internet, like all the mogging, ooh, you know, like all the funny faces and stuff like that, like the Chad maxing. Yeah. And it would determine, like, it would take a picture of your face and then give you like some type of rating on how your face is and how you could improve it. So you could be like a looks maxer. You know, and there's other ones, like there's one called Quitter, and like they'll take like one like Duolingo. All of a sudden the Christian community has been doing really well in the US. Like this kid made Shepherd, which is a copy of Duolingo, but for the Christian community. And again, just like growth hacked it. And I looked into their format of how they do everything. And all these kids and all the formats are exactly the same. Like you take a trending topic, you know, you create like one of these applications for it. all of their marketing is in this organic, like either founder-led content, you know, like faceless founder or a face for the founder doing content on like TikTok. But then all their like ads that they're promoting are like Snapchat style videos. So like they take like the bad quality of like Snapchat, that grainy quality that's almost like universally recognizable, and they take the Snapchat text or overlay and they make ads like in using the Snapchat camera to make these really organic looking ads. And then they perform really well because when you promote them on things like TikTok, it almost feels like a normal creator's like video, but it's actually an advertisement and people go through and like watch them. And so there's actually a way to do this in a unique way. So I've been trying to figure out how to create like more of a social media presence and like do a character and stuff. And like, I want to do that. I'm just so reluctant to post myself, and I don't really understand like how to communicate properly across social media as myself. I always just second guess everything. But I think there's a way to create a new type of marketing strategy with all this. If we could talk
yeah.
about
Yeah. I mean, I reckon the trick is just second guess none of it and just post it out.
Yeah.
Is the yeah. Like you look at the stuff that people like that are followed a lot post, and it's like there's a lot of crap.
Yeah.
But as long as it's like funny, or you know, as long as it's not crap that's like obviously trying to sell someone something, people are pretty forgiving of it. Is this our last game? No, we get one more, won't we? We'll get like seconds in for one.
And I'll call
Have to
you
be fast.
But I think we could do something here. I think we figured something out like really cool together right now. Like there's a clear way to growth hack this and like make it so everyone wants to get involved with it too. I believe. Let's see, this could be the last game.
Just 1 second. We'll have 1 second to put in as many positions as possible.
No, I'm gonna miss it. It's not happening. It's not happening.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get in it for you.
I didn't get it.
I got in 4, I think, but like in really bad positions. No, they're all timing actually. I don't know, but they're all still spinning.
It didn't let me get in at all. I don't know how.
I was thrashing them down beforehand, so I think I may have cooked it because it's like they're still just spinning up the top here. I think they're gonna. But I've got 4 spinning at the top. But I was getting like transaction failed, kind of.
All right, Yeti. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm gonna go.
Cool.
I'll be seeing you in a couple minutes. Thanks everyone for joining in. Good playing, everyone. X player, I think, had the biggest win out there. Nice job. Ace was killing it on volume. Yeti was doing good. Miracle as well. Good to see everyone. Take care, guys.
Cheers.